Hawkeye fans, young and old, flock to Kinnick Stadium not only to watch women's basketball, but to really celebrate women's sports in general. 55,646 people saw the Hawkeyes take the court against DePaul, a record crowd for NCAA women's basketball game. Being coached by your dad is special. I know this firsthand. And here in the Quad Cities, a father-daughter duo is helping coach the next generation of softball players in Bettendorf. That's right, Paula. The last time that a Southeast Davenport Little League team went to the World Series was 47 years ago. This 2022 team is rewriting the history books. Happy Caitlin Clark at TPC Deer Run Day to those who celebrate the National Player of the Year, trading in her three-point shot for a driver and a putter. Hello and welcome into the highlight zone. Brianna, it's very chilly outside, but that means it is the best time of the year. Playoffs,
yes,
they're finally here. Hey there, guys. I'm here with the women's champion, Kellen Taylor. When you hear that you are the big champion, how's that make you feel?
I mean, it's amazing.
That's right. I've got my glove ready just in case. A lot of focus on the Cubs and Reds tonight. And with the additional attention on this game, local businesses are looking to score. Tucked inside the Warren County YMCA is the Rocksteady Boxing Program, a non-contact boxing group designed for people who are diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
One of the main things that we work with is balance, and that's where the boxing comes in. To be able to move and punch, get around real good, you have to have a good boxing stance. We work on using both sides of the body because Parkinson's seems to hit one side of the body harder than the other.
Rhonda Harris has been a part of Rocksteady Boxing since 2022 and says she looks forward to the program each week.
The acceptance that I get, everybody here is the same, and we all work together, and it's really brought me out of my shell about Parkinson's, because I didn't want anybody to know that I had it. But now I'll talk to anybody about it.
The program includes various stations that focus on hand-eye coordination, range of motion, balance, as well as speech and communication.
3, 4.
Therapies to help manage symptoms of Parkinson's disease.
Throwing punches, we're using both the left and the right and moving both those directions.
Marsha Parrish volunteers as a corner person at Rocksteady Boxing. Her husband had Parkinson's for 16 years. She says it gives her purpose to be able to help out.
I know from personal experience that people who have Parkinson's want to be heard and want to know that other people are going through some of the same things that they are. They're afraid people will wonder what's wrong with them, and here they get the exercise they need.
Harris says she would recommend the program to others who have Parkinson's.
It just gets you out of your shell, it gets you out of the house, make friends. It's just a great program.
Good evening and welcome to Moline Maroons football on QC Sportsnet.
On Friday nights during football season, high above Browning Field is play-by-play announcer Grant Dahlstrom.
You only get to live once, so you might as well have that better opportunity. You might as well have that best opportunity to get the bigger level, and the only way to do that is to get experience.
Dahlstrom is just 13 years old, but already has years of experience broadcasting on YouTube.
Something I want to do for my future, so why not start young? The ability to be part of the excitement for games that I get to broadcast. Here's a give up the middle, physical running through the line, and he is in. Touchdown Maroons.
That's when an opportunity presented itself in the form of local sports platform QC Sportsnet.
To say he has polished well beyond his years is an understatement. I say he's kind of our unicorn, you know, because you don't usually find broadcasters anywhere near this young who have that much ability.
Here's Phelps, he'll drop back to pass, looking right, fires end zone, and it's caught in the end zone for Maroons. Touchdown.
Dahlstrom says his play-by-play style is a combination of a few different announcers, including the Cubs' Boog Sciambi. His preparation for a Moline game doesn't start the day of, but days before.
Well, usually I get sent the rosters around Tuesday or Wednesday, so then I start doing some research on the big players like the running backs, quarterbacks, and like the leading receivers. I get stats sent to me later on in the week as well, so then I put that into the roster, and they all kind of just mesh together.
He doesn't miss a beat, and when that microphone goes on and it's time to talk, you can tell that he's ready.
And similar to other well-known broadcasters, Dahlstrom is constantly looking for areas where he can improve.
Be more descriptive, saying the score more and all that.
You can't teach somebody to just be a good play-by-play announcer. They have to have a gift, and he's got the gift, 10 times over.
Snap, he'll drop back, pressure coming in, and he's knocked down for a loss.
During St. Ambrose football practice, many of the players wear a padded, soft shell helmet cover called a guardian cap.
A lot of the research is showing those repetitive impacts are adding up, and then it's that straw that breaks the camel's back, like a car's crumple zone, right? So it's trying to absorb some of the force, trying to reduce some of that acceleration, that head acceleration. The elastic straps, not only does it reduce some of that blow with the padding, but there's independent movement from the helmet. So it also redirects some of that force that way too.
For St. Ambrose head coach Vince Phillip, bringing the guardian caps into his program was an easy decision.
It's been something obviously that's been growing throughout the game of football. Obviously, if there's anything that we can do from an injury prevention standpoint, I'm all for it. So, it was something that once I took over, kind of implemented right away, and we got, for sure, all the big guys, O-line, D-line guys, kind of all those in the box players. If it helps 1%, then that's 1% we're getting better that day. So it was something that we looked into and pulled the trigger and made happen.
2023 is the second season St. Ambrose has used the guardian caps, and the head athletic trainer says he's seen a difference.
I think overall, we've seen a little decrease in the head traumas from last year to this year. Head traumas are the one area we really have to be cognizant of and protect those kids as best we can.
As for the players wearing the guardian caps,
I like them. Gives us protection when we're all in, O-line, D-line going at it. Gives us that protection from, concussions.
According to Guardian Sports, guardian caps are worn by over 300,000 athletes nationwide, ranging from high school football to the NFL.
So the NFL did their own independent research on the product. They found an average reduction in harm, which is head acceleration response metric, of about 9 to 10%. The younger we can get a player in a guardian cap, we feel the better over the course of his career.